Hi, I'm Gavin, and I'm an HIV carrier.
It all started when I was 19, just weeks after I lost my parents. Everything was all over the places. I may have looked normal on the outside, but on the inside, I was being shattered into pieces. I was trying to cope, I was trying to move on, but it was hard. I felt sad, felt defeated, I felt alone. But not until one day, when someone offered help. At least for me, during that time, it was help. An escape. But it wasn't. I was so young. I was curious. I was careless and devastated. And so, I gave in.
Hey Gavin, have you heard?
What should I hear about?
It's Marcus.
Yeah? What about Marcus?
Is tested positive from HIV.
What? How?
Remember Ruby? The one we met at the bar? That sex worker? She's got it. And now she's spreading her devastation of having HIV through having contact with different clients. So selfish. You know what? I just hope you haven't had any encounters with her.
Yeah, of course I haven't. I got scared. In fact, really scared. I didn't know what to do. I was asking myself why. Why have I done it? Why have I been so careless? I was filled with regrets.
As much as I want to scream and confront that girl, I didn't. Because partly, it was also my fault. Weeks after, I started feeling sick, and that's when I had my choices. To either have myself checked, or wait for me to die.
So, what was your decision?
I decided to be checked. I pushed myself to be checked. At first, I was ashamed of what might people think of me entering into an HIV testing facility, but gladly, I still went through it. And as to my suspicion, I was positive.
Shame. Fear. Devastation and confusion filled my sanity.
Yes, I may be scared before, but right now I'm much more confident that I have the capability, that we have the capability of living normally and not having the fear of spreading the virus.
So, why did you reveal you?
I reveal me because I want to be a source of hope and clarity, especially for those people who are so devastated of finding themselves being positive of HIV. You should always know that acquiring the virus isn't just always about an individual's carelessness. It could be due to rape, just a simple sharing of needles, an intentional transmission through sexual abuse by those people who already got the virus. And by those lot of reasons, we shouldn't be easily judging or prejudicing those people, as well as stereotyping them just because they've got it. I think it is due time that people of all ages should have an awareness about HIV and put an emphasis that HIV isn't a death sentence, but silence about HIV could be one. There are treatments helping us, people with HIV, to live longer, and most especially, it helps us to just simply live and love normally.
So any important message you would give to our viewers?
I think just remember A, B, C, D, and E. Letter A for abstinence. This is to say that HIV could be transmitted through unprotected sex. Letter B for be faithful. Having sexual or multiple sexual partners cannot just be risky, but also it could be deadly dangerous. Letter C for correct use of condoms. If you consider yourself as a sexually active person, or if you're going to do some activity sexually, make sure to not just use a condom, but use the proper and right condom. Letter D for don't use drugs. This is to say that needle sharing could also be one of the ways to transmit the virus. So always remember that. And last but not the least, which is letter E, to educate. It is really important for us to educate not just ourselves, but also the others. I've said a lot of things, the A, B, C, D, and E, but really my point is for us to be responsible and not be ignorant.
So, if you're going to introduce yourself now, how would you say it?
Hi, I am Gavin Gio, an HIV carrier, but not anymore an HIV transmitter.